What's up guys, just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to a daily dose of transfer gossip. Today is Monday the 30th of May, and in fact that's the second to last day of the month, and we're getting very close to the actual transfer window opening now guys. So as always, before we get any further, if you can smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours I should do in the next episode. So let's start things off then with the confirmed deals, and the very first one is going to be a Danish fullback by the name of Riza Demisi. He has joined Real Betis from Brøndby for £1.5 million. In regards to FIFA, he doesn't like the worst of cards, to be honest. I mean, he's quite a nice nation now to be in that league. It's quite nice for hybrids and stuff like that. Like myself, I really like silver teams, and that could open up a lot more options. But he does have 88 pace and 70 physical. Now we go on to Emre Çolak. I believe, is that how you pronounce his name? Most likely, maybe, I don't know. But either way, the Turkish player has gone to Deportivo La Coruña in Spain from Galatasaray on a free transfer. And again, like the previous player, that kind of opens up a few more links being Turkish in Spain. Now we're going to Diabate, I think that's how you say his name. This time he's gone from Bordeaux in France on a free transfer to Osmanlispor, and that is a club in the Turkish Super League. Now we're going to the next one, which is going to be Alisson, a very highly rated Brazilian goalkeeper. He was in my free agents video the other day, but they have not signed him on a free transfer because I think to beat off the other teams that kind of wanted him, he's joined Roma from Internacional for £5.63 million. So they chucked a little bit of money at Internacional just to get their man, because if they had waited probably about a month, I think, yeah, a month is when his contract actually expires at the club. So if they had waited a little bit, they could have a lot more competition they would have right now. Then we go on to Eva Banega, a very, very highly rated Argentine cam or playmaker in real life, and was obviously at Sevilla, the Europa League winners, and now has apparently joined Inter Milan for free. The manager of Sevilla did say last week he'd played his last game for them in the final in the Copa del Rey against Barcelona, and apparently now is an Inter Milan player, which is quite a nice one again for FIFA. Then we go on to Vincent Nyama. This time it's going to be a contract extension at Lille until 2019, and that is his team of the season card he got this Friday just gone. Then we got on to Ron Robert Zeiler. I think that's how I say his name, Zila Zeiler, a German goalkeeper, and apparently this one is confirmed, or if not, they're in very, very, very advanced talks right now, and he's joining the Premier League champions Leicester City. I think Sky and BBC Sport are saying he's very close to finishing his medical and stuff, so this one could be actually announced as confirmed by the time this video goes live. If not, I expect it to be done in the next couple of days, unless something went wrong in the medical. But £2.63 million is the fee for that one. And the final one is going to be Emes Fahic, I think that's how he says his name, the Bosnian of Hamburg, signed a contract extension until 2017. And that's the final confirmed deal from today then. So let's go on to the potential ones. And the very first one isn't just involving Vincent Kompany. He's kind of like a base player, because this one is Manchester City in general. So the Daily Mirror are saying that Pep Guardiola wants 8 new starters at Manchester City, considering only Sergio Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne and Fernandinho to be suitable for his team due to Vincent Kompany's injury problems. So Kompany, he doesn't like he'll be a starter under Pep if his injury persists, and also just 3 players at current 11 that Pep really wants. If that is true, they'll be spending a lot of money this summer and be very, very busy. Now we've got to a player linked to Manchester City. That is going to be Toni Kroos of Real Madrid. According to the Daily Star, apparently he is on the top of his list. It says the incoming Man City manager Pep Guardiola has made Toni Kroos his top midfield target for the summer, ahead of Paul Pogba, who is heavily, heavily linked to a move away from Juve this summer. So Toni Kroos, not the first time being linked to a move to Manchester City. But there is actually kind of reverse article for this one that kind of goes the opposite direction. It says that Real Madrid midfielder Toni Kroos has said that he is paying no attention to rumours linking him with a move away from the Bernabeu this summer. So he's not interested. He just wants to focus on Euro 2016, like most players probably do right now. And now we go on to the other side of Manchester, this time for Manchester United. And apparently Michael Carrick is very hopeful of staying at Manchester United because obviously Jose Mourinho has come in, and apparently he's really hoping for a new contract, because if he doesn't, he's going to be a free agent in just a month's time. He could be quite useful for Jose Mourinho because he's very experienced, been in Manchester United for a long, long time, and could help him learn the ropes of Old Trafford. Now we go on to Karim Benzema, a player that's been linked to move away a lot this summer so far. Apparently though, he's very happy at Real Madrid. I mean, why wouldn't you be happy there? But basically it says that despite the interest from Manchester United and also AC Milan, the Frenchman is definitely happy to stay at the Bernabeu. He wants to stay there for many more years despite the speculation currently surrounding him. And that is also amidst the rumours that apparently Robert Lewandowski is in talks, or his agents in talks at least, with Real Madrid this summer. So that Lewandowski bit will be covered a little bit later on in today's episode. Now we go on to Marco van Ginkel, a quite talented Dutchman from Chelsea, but he's had his injury problems. And according to Scorker, Dutch champions PSV Eindhoven are reportedly planning to hold talks with Chelsea over the coming weeks to try and sign Marco van Ginkel on a permanent basis, as recently he was on loan there. Marco van Ginkel joined Chelsea in the summer of 2013, but in just a couple of months into his career at Chelsea, he did suffer a serious knee injury. Also on top of that, he has been unable to break into the team at Stamford Bridge on a regular basis since returning to full fitness, and then since then has had loan spells at AC Milan and also Stoke City. And like I mentioned before, PSV Eindhoven in the Eredivisie. Now we go on to Gonzalo Higuain today, linked to Liverpool. Now make this on what you will, because Daily Mirror today, they have reported this. I'm currently recording this video at 20 minutes past 1 in the morning, very late, given the fact this is going up at 8 a.m. But apparently Higuain is keen to move to Liverpool after trying to force his way out of Napoli. He'd be interested in joining Jurgen Klopp's project this summer, despite the failure to qualify for European football next season. And I don't personally believe this. I mean, I'd like it to be true. If it was to be true, I imagine the fee would probably like 50 or 60 million pounds. I'm not sure whether we'd be willing to splash that kind of money on a player, but who knows in this time of football, basically. So now we go on to Mesut Özil, a player that Arsenal fans, they're kind of sceptical whether he's going to be staying or going. But according to Sky Sports gossip column, Arsenal fear losing him to Bayern Munich. And the reason these rumours are starting is because basically Mesut Özil has refused for a second time to discuss a new contract until after the Euro 2016. So I don't think that means anything. Again, like the whole Toni Kroos thing, he probably just wants to concentrate on the national team. And imagine, as a footballer, it's probably one of the hardest things to cope with. The media constantly giving like shit at you, basically saying you're going to be going here, you're going to be leaving, blah blah, when in your head you know what's really happening, and that's probably quite a hard thing to keep for them. But now we got on to the Irish player Anthony Stokes today, linked to the Championship club Birmingham City. So the attacker last season was on loan at Hibernian, who won the Scottish Cup, I believe, against Rangers. So he's owned by Celtic still, and apparently he could be on his way to Birmingham. No fee has been mentioned, but I imagine it's quite a decent one for Birmingham fans. Now we got on to Roberto Pereira. Another time he's been linked to West Ham this time though. And this goes on to say that West Ham have again been linked to bring in Roberto Pereira from Juventus, and Football Italia and also Tuttosport are stating that West Ham have actually made an offer for the Argentine playmaker. They suggest the Hammers have bid at 15 million euros, which is 11.4 million pounds for the player. And apparently Juve are holding out for 13 million pounds. So not too much difference between the judgment of both clubs. And if this does happen, it's a very cool card for FIFA, because he's really good in game, but also would get a lot of new links to likes of Aguero and stuff like that. But now we go on to Sal, this time of Atletico Madrid today, linked to Manchester United. And these ones will probably be quite quick fire because not honestly too much background into them. But Daily Star saying that Mourinho has told Old Trafford Club to spend £54 million on Atletico Madrid midfielder Sal. So make that what you will again. He's 21 years old, and I think has really recently has just signed a new contract. So I don't see any truth in that one. But then I'll go on to Jordan Pickford, another player linked to United. And the Chronicle are saying that United scouts have been present at the under-21 at Toulon tournament as they continue to scout Sunderland goalkeeper Jordan Pickford, who is 22 years old. So I think, did England win the tournament today? I think they might have last night against France. Now we go on to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, was the feature of yesterday's video, and apparently he isn't going anywhere now. So Builder said that Borussia Dortmund's chief executive says reports the striker Aubameyang is set to leave the club are nothing more than total nonsense, despite Gabon's coach currently saying that he's in the process of changing clubs. So that's probably, it could be a complete mistranslation, but we'll have to wait and see on this one. No idea. Although he was pictured, I believe, at the Champions League final last night, but it could just be him enjoying football at the end of the season. Now we go on to Ashley Williams, and this isn't actually Ashley Williams, it's actually about Swansea City. So South Wales Evening Post has said that Swansea's proposed takeover by an American investment group is edging close to completion and could be finalised very, very soon. So that's quite good news for Swansea City fans. Then we go on to Stephen Corker today. According to the Sunderland Echo, him and another centre-back are linked to Sunderland. So first up it is Stephen Corker. Apparently they're tracking the QPR defender who was on loan at Southampton and also Liverpool last season. He was 24 years old. He would be available for £4.5 million. And next one they're linked with is going to be Neven Subotic. Today, again linked to Sunderland, and apparently they're going to try and get him on a season-long loan deal. I'm not sure whether he would be available or not, but apparently he is, because what I was thinking, the likes of Matt Hummels, he's obviously gone, and there'll be potentially him moving up in the order potentially for next season. Then we go on to David Ospina today, linked to Besiktas in Turkey for £3 million. And this is the Mirror saying the Turkish champions Besiktas are looking to sign the Arsenal second choice goalkeeper David Ospina in a £3 million deal, which would be quite cool again for hybrids. Then we go on to Robert Lewandowski, another player that featured massively in yesterday's video, and apparently, according to Sky Sports now, Bayern Munich are refusing to sell him. And that is actually despite his agent, like I mentioned before, in talks with Real Madrid, who are the newly crowned Champions League winners. So Robert Lewandowski and Aubameyang, two massive names in Germany, both linked with moves to Real Madrid. So I'm not sure that's just speculation or whether they're looking to bring in a new massive name Galactico this summer. Then we got on to Henry Bedamo today, and apparently the former Lyon man, or he is currently contracted to Lyon, but he will be a free agent. And according to Birmingham Mail, they're saying that West Brom and also Middlesbrough are both in the running for the signing of Lyon defender Henry Bedamo. He's 31 years old and he would be out of contract next month and available on a free transfer. And the final today is going to do this man, the Scot, Ross McCormack. And Croydon Advertiser are saying that Fulham striker Ross McCormack could leave Craven Cottage this summer, with Newcastle, Norwich and Aston Villa favourites to land the 29-year-old. And that covers all of today's potential transfers and also confirmed deals, guys. So, as always, if you can smash 1,000 followers likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click subscribe button for daily FIFA content. And in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours, rumours I should do in the next episode. And guys, also my previous videos will be on my channel or in the description below, guys. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. I just said guys about 5 times about a minute.